Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is a night that may have been the result of a cancelled stream of a popular game right now, but now I love mac and cheese and good empathy. Yes, tonight, imagine a world. I invite you all today to join with me as I enter into the mind of a man who may shock you, who may horrify you, who may cause you unimaginable terror. Tonight, tonight is the night. You might be asking, is this the time where Uncle Beasty finally cracks, sells out, and becomes a reaction streamer? Yes. However, it is more than that, because we will be entering into the minds of several strange folk tonight. First and chief among them is this strange man with an unusual obsession of the Adam Sandler and other middling, shall we say, films, and we'll be dissecting his work and his unique perspective on the approach of like YouTuber analysis and other such things. Another man thereafter that we will be watching is a man from a far off fantasy land, known only by its rather queer folk as the Netherlands, and he's a very worldly man. He travels around the world, gathers lots of information about the whole thing, and has unusual knowledge on hero shooters. Then after that, we'll be seeing a fan film of or a guerrilla indie film, partly made by the man that I have dedicated all these streams to, and who you can donate in the link below if you're interested in helping him out. And then lastly, I'll end this off with a look into probably one of the strangest YouTubers I've ever come across. So sit back, enjoy, watch Uncle Beastie completely sell out as we now enter into the wildcard verse. And as I'm saying that, he's just followed me on Twitter. Of course he has. All right, bro. I'm gonna be back soon. Gotta take a shower. Hope I don't miss too much. Be back in like 20 minutes. Also, reaction stream. Cringe. Mine. Mid. L. Plus ratio. Plus fell off. Yes, indeed. All right, then. So our first film, or our first video that we'll be watching, and by the way, will not be lacking for content on these. We are going to watch, like, Wild is probably wondering, like, is he actually going to look at all my videos? Yes, we are going to go through. I've already got them all queued up, each and every one of his sort of analysis videos, plus some other things about these various strange films that he's covered over, I believe 2 years. Oh no, yes, yeah, we've got them all queued, and then after that, we have all of Pester's videos queued. Then we've got Az's guerrilla film made, and then finally I'll be introducing you all to video Irish hold my beer. Yeah, and to probably one of the strangest YouTubers I've ever come across. So, and we've got 23 videos to go, so definitely not lacking in content. So our first up is, and also this will give me the opportunity to, oh, I've just got a message from Twitter. Hold on, what's this? Oh, he's added me. He's 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 shouting out my stuff right now on Twitter. Hold on. I need to show this. I'm gonna link this in the YouTube chat. Wait, hold on. Retweet it, and I'm going to link this into the YouTube chat. Snyderverse / wildcard. he's frantic. He's frantic. He's he's shouted out that I'm reacting to his stuff right now. Damn, already cease and desist. Yeah, that was quick. That was very quick. But anyway, our first video that we'll be watching is a 2002 film review of Frank McCloskey, bootleg Jim Carrey movie. So here we go.
Next, Frank McCloskey PCI.
Check, 1, 2.
The movie begins like all other edgy superhero movies.
I'm a little
do.
quiet.
Frank
Oh,
McCluskey
no.
watches his Daredevil dad
Oh, no, here we
die
go.
in a
No,
horrible
sorry.
explosion because, what happened?
We've been drunk since breakfast here. We kind of ran out of gasoline, so we filled the tank with lighter fluids.
Oh, yeah. So after that happens, his dad gets put into a coma because some Pulp Fiction cosplayers have beef with him, and little Frankie swears revenge on them. Now we jump forward to present day, and Frankie's a 25-year-old claim investigator.
Mom kept her word.
Oh my God.
She turned into the world's most safety-conscious parent, and I turned into a 25-year-old virgin in a helmet.
Don't worry, Frankie, 2020 wasn't the best year. His dad is still
There we go, how's the audio now?
His on the spectrum or something, and his mom makes everyone wear protective headgear. Which I don't blame. Some drunk rednecks ruin your entire family and cause some serious issues to your youngest son. He was basically blankets when this all happened.
Ah, good old Dolly.
you know the
So,
deal, Frankie's like
this is a
Waterboy
true
or
story
Bubble Boy.
about
His mom
Wild
just
Card.
babies him and causes him to be all goofy.
I
Except not
used to
really.
think
My
that,
man
like,
has a suit and tie and goes to a
but judging
freelance
from his voice, that
office.
he
Jimmy
was
and
some
Bobby
kind
are
of
social outcasts, and Frankie's
like Eastern
basically
European
the man of the
person.
house.
Turns out now he's
He
just
speaks
got
Tom
a
Cruise
slight
compared to
speech
them.
impediment, I believe. His words.
Conglomerati? Speaking of which, Frankie and his friend Jimmy are assigned a case to investigate a claim from some guy in a wheelchair named Scott Bayou. Not the actor.
Zap's only my favorite
So this would be a good opportunity.
They tell him, and they end up at a musical event where a lot of wacky shenanigans happen.
Oh good, he's in
Dirty
chat. I am
disguises,
basically just Bobby Butcher. I don't know who that is.
perform naked gun gags, kill people. Pretty funny stuff.
But your voice
After that,
is
they
rather
end up
like,
getting some,
I don't know, it's quite
Chinese
engaging
food
for some
food.
reason. It's very relaxing.
born in Beijing, but he acted like he was from the Ponderosa.
Far less spiky than mine.
Damn, Kid Sheriff got old. Anyways, Jimmy asks Frank if he can continue the case if he
water
mysteriously
boy,
dies for some reason. Oh yeah, he's definitely on suicide watch now. They later go their separate ways and Jimmy dies because of mysterious reasons. Ooh.
I'm not sure if I go ASMR, but it's like,
It's almost midnight. Honey,
it's the same with B in that, like, it's not like a deep soothing voice like, say, like Corpse Husband or something like that, but it is
they
like,
know everything and you know
you can listen
nothing.
to it for a long time,
Oh, good out.
very comfortably.
Sometimes.
Not gonna lie, I'm scared of random screams. Yeah.
Legit-looking bathroom.
Oh, thank you very much. I was nervous about my voice when doing Frank McCloskey, but I would love to remake it.
The VHS tape had some,
Well, if you do remake it, never delete this type of stuff, because I'm always frustrated whenever the YouTubers... YouTube already has enough censorship, so whenever YouTubers self-censor, that's even more frustrating, because it's like contributing to a far bigger problem.
His family is also there. I take it back, this is a very toxic environment for him, and he should just walk it at Wawa. Frank McCluskey soon talks to his boss. Our boss man tells
But if
him to
you
stop following Scott and
wonder
gets him
about, like,
to
Wild's content, it reminds me of... It's very old-school YouTuber.
I mean, Jimmy was really the point man.
Like, old-school nostalgia critic type stuff, where he's actually reviewing... like, bad stuff. I say bad, but he loves it. And maybe through these videos I'll find the joy in them too.
You know
I
what, don't
wouldn't
think the
ever
movie
delete my
makes it
stuff.
good.
Each video is like an episode of a TV series. Yes.
Frank
Yes.
soon decides to ignore the boss's wishes and harass Scott some more to find more evidence. Again, Frank dresses up, there's some naked gun jokes, and Frank tries frickin' killing the man.
NC Prim and Good Bad Flicks are my biggest inspiration for this. I need to watch more bad films.
Now,
I really need to
those families
show
run,
Showdown in Little
dementia.
Tokyo to all of
The
you.
mom wants him to work from home, which
That's like my
I agree with.
favorite quote-unquote
office
bad
is
film, even though I
crazy.
think it's a masterpiece.
But Frank disagrees, and his dad still looks like frickin' Alan Moore. By the way, the family scenes in this movie are pretty
Better looking than
Most
Elmore
of the
with a
family
tree
members
beard.
are mute and they just sit around watching Nick at Night, doing nothing. You're missing out on Adult Swim, man. Just come on, man. King of the Hill.
I'll tell you, Dad.
Interesting thing about Dolly Parton.
When the Fonz got
Was it
married
Dolly
and grew
Parton?
a
I think it
beard.
was.
And then God goes and gives
She
us Charles and
did
John.
a
It's not like
bunny
other
costume
movies
for
where
a
there's
Playboy
some
one day,
ideology in
and the
family.
bunny costume
The mom just
was
doesn't want to.
designed by Keanu Reeves' mother.
They could have cut the butt from the dog.
And so little boy Keanu Reeves knew
Hey,
Dolly
gotta
Parton
be Jim
just
Carrey,
because like he was hanging around
leave it to
the
Beaver, I guess.
makeup and
Frank tries to
clothing
go to the
thing.
zoo and decides to go to
And so
the
whenever he got
Playboy
older and became big, like he met Dolly Parton later on, and he was just like, "Do you remember me? I was the little boy who was hanging around with my mum, who was your designer."
Rather than being charged for manslaughter, he decides to
And
take
she
a
did
break
remember
from
him,
competition
and
and
he ended up
manipulation.
dressing up as Dolly, Bunny Dolly, for Halloween one day.
Marketing for the movie.
I think there's pictures
They
of that
win,
somewhere on the internet.
And one of the ladies tells him about a PIP. And what is a PIP, you may ask?
What is it,
Professional
Wild?
Injury policy. A lot of famous people have them to ensure against catastrophic career-ending injuries.
With education like this, maybe you can be a CI. And then Frankie gets fingered. They decide to kink shame the coworker to get more information. Some homophobia happens, I guess. Like, these two are just chilling. I hope they have a great time. This then leads to Andy Victor getting killed.
Oh yeah, your videos remind me a lot of like
George,
you have the
Frankie, and
same
Sharon
obsession
decide to
with
do the Jockey side quest,
Breaking Bad and
like
Better
it's
Call Saul.
exactly
That's
Ricky. This
Pyrocynical
bit isn't too
has.
bad as one of
Although
my
I think you're a
favorite
little
cameos in
better
the
than
movie.
Pyrocynical.
This is a restricted area.
Because this is like genuinely showing stuff people might have never seen before, whereas Pyro is just sort of like,
Now they have all the
here's me
information to book
spending
Scott Bay,
5
I
hours
guess.
recapping the plots of
Okay,
Far Cry
so
3.
this is the penultimate chapter of this epic journey. How are they gonna book Scott?
And you're actually firing
Oh,
out a couple
no.
jokes.
My man looks like he's ready to celebrate a fucking Dutch holiday now. The joke would have been better if you dressed up like a Scott Baio character. Why the fuck are you Mr. T in blackface? Why? Of course, the disguise didn't work, and that shit was so racist, Scott booked it. Oh shit, it's Peepaw!
You wide shipper going around? Was that supposed
Scott
to be
got away
V
with
shipper?
this,
What?
Frankie was being...
You shipper going to rant? Going
After
to
that,
rant
Frank
on
gets fired
homophobic
because,
challenge?
well,
On
obvious reasons.
homophobia challenge. Alright,
And now
okay.
begins the sad boy storyline. Hey yo, he lost his job, so no one's making money. What the
Priceless.
fuck?
I do like
But then,
mixing
what's
stuff
her face?
like
Sharon
Sopranos and
figures out
Breaking
there's a
Bad in my
connection
movies.
between the murder
Yeah.
victim
Yeah.
and the PIPs. And it also shows that good Scott Baio is going to be the next victim. But Frank doesn't want to hear that shit and just pushes her away. Soon after, Frank figures out that Scott Baio is going to get killed, even though Sharon already told him.
Scott Bayou's gonna be there today to kill Scott Baio.
It's like Bubble Boy, the dad finally talks and gives Frank the courage to save the day. Oh yeah, the brother can speak too now, I guess.
His ears would be exploding right now with the air pressure.
I said,
This is just like the Wizard
And
of
like
Oz,
me,
except
you
not really,
have
I just
audio
made that
issues
up. Sharon's about to see
speaking
actor
in
Scott
different
when
audio
Clown
levels.
Scott shows up, but then Frank busts in and saves actor Scott.
Oh,
This
that's
causes
CG.
Sharon to get kidnapped and there to be a wacky chase sequence.
To be fair, the 2000s had like an interesting era of practical effects and
Holy shit, they
CGI.
really ran out of budget for this. Huh?
That like I weirdly miss and
So
dig.
they end up in a ditch and it turns out Boss Man is actually the main villain.
I'm trying to fix audios in your videos. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's the
What a
constant struggle.
twist. And then...
How's the
I
audio
don't
on this,
know
by
what
the way?
happens.
Can
So
you
I guess
hear
the
me
day
and
saves,
yourself clearly?
And then the Pulp Fiction cosplayers got arrested. The end. So remember, kids, take risks, harass the disabled, wear blackface. This movie's not good. It's a very generic Frankenstein's monster of Jim Carrey movies
Take
and
risks.
comedies around the time. And Dave Sheridan doesn't really sell the movie. He's no master of disguise after all. One positive I could say that even though this movie is direct-to-video, it doesn't feel cheap, well, most of the time. So, fun fact, this movie did
Audio is
play
good.
in
If I
theaters,
say I
but
know it, yeah.
only in Florida, I think around 5 of them, and I believe that. So that's the video. Rest in peace, China, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Meet Frank McCluskey.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
His best friend
Woof.
just got whacked.
So yeah, I'm gonna include, check out all these links.
Frank McCluskey,
Special thanks to Pastor. What did he do for this? I know Pastor will be a recurring character, and we will be looking at his videos.
Up next, Tavern,
Yeah.
it's Ernest.
Be sure to read all this.
The episode begins with Vaughn and Honest entering a bake-off to get some ooey-gooey boy muffin cakes. You remember Honest, right? He was in those commercial compilations you watched as a kid because you were too stupid to look up anime titties.
Also, this has a lot of
God damn,
Comtown
this intro's
energy
like
to
some
this as
vaporwave
well.
shit. By the way, if you thought this was all about Honest, you're wrong. It's a sketch comedy show. Now you have Chuck and Bobby entering the bake-off.
Pastor helped me a lot with
Bobby's
these
like
videos.
a
Alright,
demon.
okay.
He's gonna outlive us all.
Baked Alaska. You got an oven?
By the way, I did link this to Pastor, so he might show up later.
All we need is a piece of Alaska. Pack the bags.
You also have this guy and his lizard roommate. He's not that funny, it doesn't matter. Okay, now we're back to Honest. He's growing some weed now.
We are talking tons of sun, okay?
Now
we
that
have
is
this,
Corpse Husband right
bootleg-ass
there.
Mel Brooks sketch. It's about this stoner pizza guy who's late. That's the joke.
Oh, hey, man. Nice cave painting. Say, is this one Oak Street?
Yes.
Okay, well, then this must be like your large brontosaurus with double cheese pizza. Hey, easy, man, okay? Remember, we're not like
And I
apes
even
anymore.
kind of missed like the
You think we
warm,
have too many
blurry
characters
glow
now? Screw you.
that a
we're
lot of
doing
these old
puppets.
stuff used to have.
I am a vegetable.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Dr. Otto's cool. He's like a super silly super villain. He doesn't do anything though in this.
Is it too much salt? Needs more plastic.
Oh boy, more puppets.
Last night I heard my mom
I'm trying to like keep up with this, like, and give good commentary, but my brain's struggling to keep up.
Who the hell makes pigs in the blanket for breakfast? Crackheads? Also crackhead baby.
Here, I done that.
Hey, wanna
Plenty
see
of
some Looney
times.
Tunes shit?
Oh, hi, Vern. Look,
Pigs
my
and
little
blankets
garden is
can
starting to
really
grow.
start you off.
These eggplants are really starting to hatch. Vern, I forgot to tell you. You know how to fill
Oh
the
yeah,
eggplants
like
when they get right?
eggplants 99% of the time. Eggplants whenever the guy picking the name finally saw them.
Chuck and Bobby are now in the John Carpenter zone.
Bobby!
I need to watch more John Carpenter films. I've only seen The Thing and Escape from New York in LA. Escape from New York's
Now you got
great,
this
by the
sketch
way.
about a mixed
Oh,
race
sorry,
town
Escape from
couple.
LA. Really
Is that
underrated.
Jimmy Neutron in blackface?
I hope so.
Skeeter!
Right, Dad!
You can't afford to skimp on your ingredients and expect to win a blue ribbon.
By the way,
Taste
what
and
should
hope.
I call you?
Notice how they
Like
stack
Wild
the
Card,
ingredients from the grocery
Snyderverse?
store? Your
I'd
average
even consider
run-of-the-mill bargain shopper
calling this
would
video
pick the
Entering the
top brand,
Snyderverse.
thinking they're all the same. That's what they want you to think, Vern. But a master shopper like Ernest P. Worrell knows that the good ones are on the bottom. Never send a man to do a boy's job.
Have you ever seen the Epic Mealtime guy wear blackface whenever he dressed up as Shaq for
dude,
Halloween?
This is just like Norman's awesome experience.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, okay? But like I was stuck on the Epic.
Was
Way
brought
for
up
like
in
an
the
hour,
Matan
okay?
Evans
You got
podcast.
5 pizzas and 10 Caesar salads, okay? But like, I'll help you got a
Nope, LOL, look it up. Look up Matan Evans
Hey,
on
nice
YouTube.
Laurels.
He interviewed him
Caesar sa-
and brought it
Someone
up.
just gives the pizza away for free. That's kind of cool.
But he like
This is
completely owned
starting
up
to
to
feel
it.
like
It was
a
pretty
TikTok
cool.
compilation now. Oh no, Honestful.
This video is cocaine.
This bit isn't
Vibration.
too bad. Honest tries getting a haircut, but the guy always fucks it up. Pretty funny.
I wanted you to make me look like a Wall Street tycoon.
Oh, silly me. I thought you said a small, sweet macaron.
Oh, I hate this part. George always wants me to get in the mood before I try one of his exotic dishes.
Oh dear.
So Chuck and Bobby fuck up their Baked Alaska because they're idiots.
That's not baked Alaska!
Still better than the Mario movie, or the new Mario movie.
This is Auntie Nelda, an actual honest character in the show. Finally.
Thank you!
I will also, I want to
Yes, ma'am.
see the Evan,
No one will know.
even though the Ernest episode is short. This was a big stepping stone for my other videos. Oh, right. I think I've got that listed.
So Honest wins the Gooey Boys and tries killing Vaughn. That's the end of the episode.
These are the ones that I've got queued.
I kind of don't like this show. Like, a quarter of the show is actually Vaughn and Honest. Vaughnist. Another quarter is like
Say not so.
movies
Okay.
you might recognize, and the
I will
half is just
also
random stuff.
want to
And then
say
Hopkins
that
used to be like the Simpsons,
that
where
even
it's
though
just
the
jumping off
Ernest
point.
episode is short, this was a big
We're all
step.
just
Okay,
also
this
ready to
episode, yeah,
stop
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit.
I think
Thanks
like,
for watching, and please subscribe.
Check out this new home video! Go for it! It's about this rocket
I think it is.
scientist
The only
who's
problem is that it is
back
kind of
in
hard to keep track of
time
where all this is coming from. Maybe.
What's it called? Norman's Awesome
But I was able. I did
Experience!
post
Awesome
one of your later
Experience!
videos, and it seemed to patch that up because I
Man,
was
like
able
October
to
5th, the video's
follow the.
Up next, Beef Cat Liar.
Oh, I'm noticing a pattern here, by the way. Oh, I think this was even brought up on Countdown. The pattern of like the up next. This is very like Toonami, I think it's called. I never watched Toonami, but
The movie begins with Jason Shepard waking up
reminiscent
late
of
for
that.
school. He's always in the middle of something. He gives his dog his breakfast. That can't be healthy, right?
I mean, you always sneaked it. Oh no, I can't. I gotta talk over this copyright. Ah, na 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 na. Copyright music. Shut up. Ah, da, 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 da. Damn.
Jason Shepard, did you just come in from that?
None of my
window?
teachers were that hot.
No.
So Jason forgot to do his homework and he bullshits his way out of it.
But as much as I wanted to write my paper,
Oh yeah, I'm sure these videos are like copyright nightmare for you.
meatballs for dinner. And he was so excited, he accidentally swallowed one whole. He started choking. His face was purple. The meatball was literally bulging out of his neck. I kept trying to write my paper in the waiting room, but it was too hard.
It shouldn't be that easy, right? Oh shit. So Jason has to write a paper in one night so he doesn't get in trouble. And it's a story about lying called Big Fat Liar. Jason is on his way to school and he gets hit by a limo.
I base my videos
He
around
literally
Y2K
bloody
TV,
wolf. He's a
and
Hollywood
the end
executive.
credits are a reference to ABC Family. Well, this is all like American content, so it's kind of lost in me. But I still like understand the vibe
gives
of
Jason
sort of
a ride and
like
steals his
Saturday
paper.
morning kind of shows.
Sonic the Hedgehog is here filming a chicken cop movie.
I did not tell you to stop acting, Urkel.
Wolf, how many times have I told you not to call me Urkel? My name is Jaleel White, okay?
I mean, who's this
Urkel
actor
was a
again?
character I played when I was a child. Okay, Jaleel.
Jason gets in
He
trouble.
was,
for
like,
losing
best
his
friends with
paper
Michael
and wants to
Jackson,
do
too.
Summer school. A few months later, Jason and his friend Kaylee find out Marty's using his paper as a script for Blockbuster.
I don't make a penny off of them, but the blocked copyright strikes is a pain.
It's kind of bullshit. Who would announce a summer
It's Pat.
Blockbuster this early on? Unless you're Jordan Peele.
You have made some stinkers in the last few years.
Yeah, he has.
He tries to
I'm
explain to
being
his
honest,
parents,
I'm
but
not
they
a
don't
big Jordan
believe him.
Peele fan.
He's like the boy who cried wolf or something.
It's like he'll make horror comedy movies, and I just don't think that those two genres really mix, unless it's like a slasher thing.
So the kids devise a plan to go to Hollywood.
Also,
and make
like,
Molly admit that he's
Wild has a lot of.
Grandma will notice if I don't even show up at
I might get in trouble for this, but say like Wigger energy. I mean, I said that with a W, mind you, and it's very like Attitude Era of the 2000s.
A part of that plan is to turn a bully character trans and make her stay at Kaylee's grandma's house, fooling her.
Of like geeky white guys trying to appeal to like black culture and feeling hard, but them feeling is kind of funny
The
in its
kids
own
get
right.
to LA and lie to Toots for a free ride. I'm not gonna copy Doug on this.
Hey yo, W with a hard R.
Remember when people thought Hollywood was like this and not full of pedophiles? By the way, Dan Schneider wrote this. The kids try getting a meeting with him, but the secretary doesn't want that. So they pull a really fucked up thing called get past this.
Your car is parked on a dog.
My car is parked on a dog.
Man, that is like... That's even worse than like what Lord Marlowe did in Fargo.
Marty Wolf Pictures. Can I take a message? Mr. Wolf is about to go into a meeting.
Is this kid the origin story of Lord Marlowe in Fargo? Maybe you should have included that in this video.
Your jacket pocket.
What do I look like, a moron?
No, it's just if you remember.
Have you seen Fargo season 1?
Fine, Monty, fine. It'll make you happy. I'll check my jacket pocket.
Fuck. Yeah, this guy does look like the postal dude.
The Wolf and Shep would meet again. Shep tries to get the original document from Wolf, but he bullshits his way out of it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh man, I miss the days whenever actors could just smoke big cigars.
I seem to be making matters worse. Good move, Smokey. Was on the way.
You stole my fizzy lifting script. So Jason spills
I imagine
out
like
his
he'd burn his
PSP and
little
gets
office
all his
time.
information. Identity theft is cool.
I am getting the appeal of these films because I am just shutting up and like
The kids
watching a
decide
funny
to bunker
scene.
the Poplar house.
I don't think the Wigger comparison. I don't the Wigger comparison. It's fair and prim with the big influence on me. All right, so yeah. So I'm not saying that you yourself are a Wigger, but you find Wiggers funny. Is what I'm saying.
We then get a dripped out montage.
Brett must be in a living hell right now.
By the way, Wild's at work right now. So, so he's risking a lot to watch this stream, and I appreciate it.
Afterwards, Jason does coke, and they meet Toots again.
Fur coat, king of the Midwest, my butt. I got some R-rated dialogue for you, but I'm gonna keep it PG.
I'm sorry, I can explain.
Like all great comedies, ripping off Pulp Fiction.
I don't want to hear it, okay?
They form a truce because they both hate Marty Wolf. That's gonna happen a lot. in
Beasty, the more you say, the worse
They
it,
seem stocky
the
and
case
find a
gets.
routine. Marty's team is pissed that BFL is behind schedule, which makes sense.
Hey, they used it
Marketing
with the
and
hard R
production
in the
of this
Cal
movie is
Rittenhouse
insane.
trials.
I know. We take a shot of some guy's urethra. It worked twice, you know.
That moment whenever your lawyer busts out the
Marty then
hard R.
roasts his entire team.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Confucius say easy does it, Skippy.
Davis, Senior VP of Publicity.
Huh? Sure you're not seeing a VP of Twinkies?
This is what I like about Marty. He's like a sitcom asshole, but without the love interest to calm him down. Like, Al, you can't steal scripts.
There we go.
Okay,
That's
okay.
ass in me right now.
The kids decide to attack Marty while he
The love
follows
interest
with
trying to
Marty.
calm me down
They put blue
from
dye in the
my
pool.
Wigger usage.
Marty becomes away with the water and becomes violent bully.
But hey, I'll be as popular as Hassan Piker whenever he's a cracker. Still a better film than Avatar 2. Now, did you not see that?
He then
That
goes to a
is...
meeting, which is actually a kid's birthday party, and gets the shit kicked out of him. Whoa, man, is that fucking blue face?
Excuse me, senorita.
Smiling rips this off.
While that happens, the gang ruins the inside of Marty's car.
This appearance is terrifying, though. It's a very, like, unique design of this bug-eyed, kind of Steve Buscemi-esque blue man harassing this little boy.
You did this?
Yep, and it can end anytime. All I have to do is make one phone call to my dad. Shouldn't be much of a problem since that.
This kid really is Lauren Marlowe.
To your ear.
This movie is like a reverse Home Alone, but it realized what made the first two movies good, where it's not about, oh yeah, it's about the talking babies kicking people in the dick, or a 5-year-old versus fucking a drug cartel. No. You gotta have a good relatable kid character, and like an interesting bad guy that's just a walking cartoon, and just see them interact and bounce off each other, you know? Now that his car is all
Yeah, I
kinds
could
of
get
fucked
behind
up, he
that.
then gets into wacky shenanigans with Duke Nukem.
Eat my blue boy!
Oh, that That's very nice. That's really
Is that really John DiMaggio? Is it John DiMaggio?
No, dude. No. Back off, man. No way.
Just step right. He's trying to parry the monster truck. Holy hell.
They told me to
He's
pick up
dead.
a little blue cow. They didn't say anything about a little blue man. Marty then arrives at that chicken cop movie premiere.
Yeah, John. Oh, Paul DiMaggio. Sorry.
This is what
DiMaggio.
Marvel took from us.
Oh, Giamatti. Paul Giamatti.
With
I'm
cameos of people
retarded.
shitting on the movie. This is like Jack and Jill. Bossman tells him that they can't do the I Seek
come on, where's the
promotion, but
Dunkachino?
Marty thinks that's really important for the film, so he has
Reference.
to think of something fast.
What's going on? What is this big...
Yeah, that is a weird thing that like these low effort comedies are just like
The kids help Marty
star-studded
out because they think
for
he'll
some
finally
reason.
give Jason credit.
You're all probably wondering, why are you blue? You see,
Paul
his
DiMaggio.
girlfriend, Penny,
Shut up.
she makes
Shut
him
up.
an antidote, which instead of curing him, whoa, causes him to change colors.
Look, we're entering into... Watching Wildcard's videos is like opening Pandora's box. You can't expect me to like, just off the dome, get niche celebrities' names right.
But that backfires and Marty screws them over, and now begins the sad boy story.
Especially whenever they got weird Italian names like Jimmy Shalamalapelli or something like that.
Whole career is on the line. So you guys up for one last fight?
So Jason, Kaylee, and everyone that
Phase
even spoke
4,
to
he's
Marty
planning
team up and
Marvel.
create the big Home Alone trap, and unlike the rest, the whole town's a playground.
No wonder it's been so bad.
We get some drip
A kid's been in
between this and
charge.
some unfunny Amanda Bynes bits.
He's going to direct the new Thunderbolts movie.
I don't even know what mincemeat is!
Force Toots drives Marty until the car overheats.
Hey, pedal to the meadow, Ricky.
Oh wait, I just noticed the chat on...
Then Sonic picks him up and literally
The
drives
chat
him
is stuck?
crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry lads, but... I don't really want to interrupt it too much. Let me see.
I'm stuck in the middle of the desert. Do you hear what I am saying to you? The what? The desert. You gotta get me out of here. How? I don't care how, Monty. Just do it.
Nah, I can't seem to fix the chat. Oh well. Sorry lads. I will read out everything that you say though.
Then the stuntman picks him up in a legit helicopter. I don't know why, I'm just impressed by that. It's a cool
By the way,
stunt.
that's a really like Vince Gilligan shot right there. To continue with the Breaking Bad references.
Then the stuntman picks him up in a legit helicopter.
I'm glad I'm an Italian Pandora's box to you.
It's a cool stunt.
Wildcard, you live up to your username in the best possible way. Thank you.
Then for the third time in the past 10 minutes, Marty's kicked the fuck out.
Oh, don't worry, Wolf. I'm a professional. Granddad's been doing this a long, long time.
Who is this actor?
I do love for the
He's
third
got a
act, it's
great
just mental
look about
pain
him.
for Marty.
I'm not lying. Just stall. Don't get another second, okay? I'm coming.
Hey, Wolf.
How's it
Oh
hanging?
jeez.
The wolf and shepherd meet
I feel
again,
sorry
and this
for
time
this
Shepherd
dude.
stole his love monkey.
More than the kid.
So he's trying to catch a monkey
But-
to a Hollywood set. Oh shit, I love this game.
Put the monkey back in the box. I need to play the
Chase
Skip
ends with them
games.
on a wolf top.
Let go of the monkey.
That is, he's got a real Jesse Pinkman look there.
Jason forces Marty to admit that he stole the script
Post-torture.
and it's caught in 4K, or 55mm. So Marty gets fired, Jason gets the credit that he deserves, and everyone is happy, even the trans granddaughter and the random lady. The end.
How is this kid not the villain?
Wolfie the Clown. Ooh. And, I'm Mr. Funny Bones. Happy birthday, Darren. What the fuck out, lunatic? You little mash. Show me your nutcracker.
The real consequences of cancel culture. I really love this movie. This is a great time capsule of Y2K culture, and I just feel like it stood the test of time. Fun fact,
Yeah, I enjoyed
John
it.
Cho's character was supposed to have a racist Chinese accent, but he was like, what the fuck? No, kids are watching this. And I feel like that's pretty cool. I wish it was in the movie more.
Oh, and, by the by, Confucius say, Castang!
I do think this is more of a streamlined Nickelodeon movie than a buffed up Disney movie.
They stole from him. It's like
it does
don't
follow the
speak.
template of like, oh, it's a spin-off of a 90s Nickelodeon show, kind of. This movie does have some like red flags, like, okay, if this was a Nickelodeon movie, then okay, you would have to have more random grandma shenanigans. The blue guy would be less in the movie. It would be more of a love story. Whatever the fuck Dan Snyder wants, it's gonna be in it. There'd be a random fat kid just dancing, because that was the thing at Nickelodeon. Why am I just comparing this to Snow Day now? The movie knew what it was about and just played to its strengths.
I didn't grow up with like
Well, that's the
Nickelodeon
video.
live action,
hope
but I
y'all
did watch a
enjoy it
lot
and
of
please subscribe.
the Disney Channel live action stuff whenever they would like The Sweet Life or That's So Raven would get a movie or something like that. And by the way, yes, I watched Corey in the House on TV back in the day. And like these Johnny Come Latelys pretending they were there all along. What's this? Big fat liar. Oh no, we're not changed. I thought that was a change to another video. What? Stream unavailable? Hold on, what's up?